Welcome to Chelsea SW6, and today I'm going to react to the FA Cup quarterfinal draw that occurred last night on BT Sports. Now, from that draw, we drew Leicester. We have Man City or Wigan that basically drew Southampton. Most likely it's going to be Man City, Southampton, and Brighton drew Man United. And then we have Sheffield Wednesday or Swansea that will go up against Tottenham or Rochdale. Yeah. So in that sense, it wouldn't surprise me if Tottenham, Man City, and Man U went through to the semi-finals. The difficulty is going to be for us against Leicester. To me, Leicester are the dark horses in the FA Cup. They are safe in the Premier League. They won't be relegated, but they have no chance of qualifying into Europe. And pretty much the FA Cup is their only chance of getting silverware. Certain that we're going to face a tough opposition, especially of the last couple of games that we had against them. As if you remember, in September, we won 2-1, but we were very lucky not to draw that game. And in January, we drew 0-0 at home. So it goes to show that they have a very strong defense. And their forwards are also very confident, especially with Mahrez and Vardy, who are pretty pacey up front and can cause a lot of problems. My main concern is that over the last few games, we've started to see a Leicester team that we've seen when they won the Premier League trophy. And I'm worried that basically they're going to put up the same performance against us and we are going to lose. I hope we don't. And frankly speaking, I think if we put in the best players that we've got against them, I don't think we have any cause for concern. But it is something to keep in mind. We'll have to wait and see what will happen. I mean, it's basically going to be on the 16th to 19th of March, so that's going to be in roughly a month's time. But in that sense, I think most likely we will have that draw on the weekend, because on Friday, I don't see it happening, especially with the Barcelona game on Wednesday, the 14th. But that also means that the Burnley away will be moved, and most likely it will be moved to either Tuesday or Wednesday night, meaning the 20th or the 21st of March. I hope you guys have a great day, and I guess I will see you later.
Alright guys, and as you can see, well, I don't know if you can see, but for those of you that are over 30, let's put it like that, just behind us right now, I don't know if you can see on the right hand side, you can see the hotels. I'll sort of angle that there was the original Leicester, well, the site of the original Leicester's ground, Filbert Street. That's the stadium I remember back in the day, of course. And Chelsea and Leicester, let's be honest, have had a fair old history down the years, especially at Filbert Street. And I suppose the one that really sticks in my mind, a bit more morbid I suppose, but it was the day of the Hillsborough disaster, because we came up here, we needed, I think we needed a victory or a point to claim promotion. As it goes, we went up as champions, but we went there undefeated after so many games, and we lost the game 2-0. Peter Nicholas, I recall, got sent off, and the rest is history. It was a right old squeeze that day, and of course, as we were there, news was coming in on the events that was happening at Hillsborough, and it was, obviously, it didn't really matter about football, did it? Just a tragedy, really, you know. But of course, I'm going to remember that one, you know. But well, I've been to so many games, you know, especially the old Filbert Street. But I've been here. I don't know if we can see the King Power. See it in its glory. There you go, guys. I've been there the last few seasons. I was here for the game, of course, when we won 3-1 in 2015, late April, and we were all celebrating like mad on the concourse, because we knew then really that, all intents and purposes, we were pretty much champions. And it was just a massive, great big celebration. And I remember the old Fabregas's magic just belting out of Chelsea in that day. And to be fair to Leicester, this stadium does make a bit of a racket, you know, they do make a fair old bit of noise. But of course, 9 months later, everyone's going to remember the 2-1 defeat here, and Jose Mourinho, and the press conference afterwards, and you just knew the writing was on the wall. It was game over, you know. And of course, last season we had 2 victories in the Cup and in the league. Really convincing win, 3-0 in the league, and of course a 4-2 win after extra time in the League Cup. But it's been a good ground for us. Good, you know, we've got a fantastic record against Leicester, let's be honest. And you know, we're just going down memory way. You know, I don't know if we can see it. I'll try and angle it. Sorry if my fingers are in the way and all that, but in the background now you can see, and right at the back there where all the hotels are, and of course to the right of the hotels, as this road bends round, it's the original Filbert Street car park there, you know. It's there you go, bit of a trip down memory way. There you go. Anyway, speech has been made then, guys, and what do you make of it? It could have been worse. You know, we all know the teams that we wanted to avoid, but it could have been a lot better, let's be fair. And actually, when you compare it to the other teams, the ones we wanted to avoid, we've probably got the worst draw out of all of them. I actually think they're quite dark horses for this competition outside the expected 4 teams. And when I say that, I include ourselves along with United, City and Spurs. And we know they're rather decent. They were decent when they come to our place a few weeks back, when they got a 0-0 draw. For all intents and purposes, I thought they were better than us on the day. And they've got some dangerous players. We all know what a combination of Mahrez and Vardy can do. But it'll be a great atmosphere there. What you can say about the King Power, it does kick out some noise. They do make a bit of noise, and it's one of those grounds where there's a bit of history between both sets of supporters. If I recall rightly, because I was there in the league game earlier in the season, and there's a few little moments, shall I say, between the fans. It's a game you can't say we can't win, because we played them in the League Cup, didn't we? And then we knocked them out, and we've got a good record there at the King Power, to be fair. Albeit that they did beat us on the day when Mourinho left us. But you know, Danny Drinkwater will be going back to his old place, and indeed N'Golo Kante. But you know, why not? You know, it's you have to say, it's not like, you know, conspiracy theories and hot balls and all that sort of stuff, but it's kind of worked out quite nice. Because if you look at what the rest have got, United have got a home tie, Man City have got a home tie, albeit if they knock out Wigan in this round, which they should do. I think they'll end up with Southampton at home. I think it's Southampton at home, Man City, which they should win that. Man United got Brighton, repeat the '83 final, they'll win that. And Spurs, they will probably end up playing away at Swansea, which they always seem to do well there, and I fully expect them to win. So, assuming we beat Leicester, and like I say, it's not going to be an easy one, because it is a tough place to go, and they will be on it, and it, you know, be one of them. We should have a last four, a semi-final place, and 2 from Manchester City United, and 2 from London, which of course will work out perfectly, wouldn't it, for the Wembley semi-finals, and of course for the FA. Not suggesting anything, mind, but you know what I'm saying. I'm still expecting us to win, and why not? But how do you feel about the FA Cup draw, guys? I mean, as I say, it could have been a lot worse. But it's an away game, away time. We should get a good allocation of tickets, and of course it'll be a cracking atmosphere for sure. So how do you feel about it in general? Can we win it? I think we can win it, can't we? And you kind of feel there's going to be a Spurs-Chelsea semi coming again. As I say, assuming we beat Leicester, and of course the Manchester, you know, sort of derby. But there you go, guys. Let me know what you think. As I say, we've drawn Leicester in the quarters of the FA Cup, and you know, we're still in it. We're still in it to win it, guys. And why not?
Hi, it's Colin Pates here, ex-Chelsea, 400 games. Don't forget to subscribe to Chelsea SW6.